Hello everyone, welcome back to Brad's Bourbon Reviews. I'm Brad.
I'm Holly.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You've been gone for 2 weeks. We were in New Jersey. That's actually where we got all of these bottles that we're going to do reviews of individually, but we got them from New Jersey. And we're going to start off slow. We had a warm-up bourbon, we had some Weller Special Reserve, and we're going to try a whiskey, or we're going to try a bourbon that I have been like dying to get my hands on. I have only found it once, and it was when we were in North Carolina visiting my family for Thanksgiving. And I had it in my hand and I put it back and I was like, I should have just grabbed it. Went back the next day, they were all gone, and I haven't seen it since until we were in New Jersey. And I am speaking of course, Bowman Brothers. I'm very excited to try this. This is something I've been wanting to get my hands on for some time. Made by Sazerac. So I've read mixed things. I've read that the distillate comes from Buffalo Trace. I've read that it doesn't come from Buffalo Trace and that Sazerac just owns the company, so everyone just says it's Buffalo Trace. I don't know, I don't care. I've heard great things about this, so I want to dive in. You excited?
I'm excited.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Bowman Brothers. That was easy to get into. By the way, look at the size of this cork. You could beat someone to death with this thing. It's huge. You want to do the honors? You haven't opened a bottle in a while. I've been by myself doing reviews.
Bottle later.
That's the one you... Of course. Wow, that was kind of a sad cork pop for how big that cork is.
Very, this is 90 proof.
Yeah, 90 proof.
Now, are they all small batch? Is that like their...
So here's what's interesting if you don't know this. Small batch has no legal definition.
Right,
so you could
is that
say...
like their standard is small batch?
I believe so. Yeah, I think small batch is like the entry level for them. And what was the MSRP, like 35 on this? 30 bucks on this? Do you remember what it was?
It's kind of like 40.
40?
I just saw it this weekend in South Carolina for $38.99.
Okay, so around there. We have a lot to do tonight, so we're not going to go too heavy on. I didn't give you as much as I gave myself. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, it smells like this smells like Buffalo Trace to me. It smells similar. Like
It smells like cherries and plums.
Definitely smells like plums.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raisiny too, like.
Oh,
That's an interesting nose. This smells. This is something I would think of for like Christmas. Like this is like a Christmas bourbon, a holiday bourbon.
And it's only 90 proof, so it doesn't burn on the nose or anything.
Yeah. It's a very soft nose.
Yep.
Very soft. What else it is? It's sweet smelling. All right, let's go in for a mouth.
I hope it tastes this way.
I hope it does too. It does. That's really good.
It's really
That's
good.
a really good
it's
bourbon.
hotter on the mouth than you would
think for a 90
yeah.
proof. Yeah. That is delicious though.
Yeah, that's really good.
Woo-hoo. There's some weird like, I wonder if this is a high rye mash bill, because I get like that like orangey note that I get on a lot of ryes. See if you can find what the mash bill is.
It's definitely like a oilier.
Yeah.
Thick.
Yeah. There's definitely, it's thicker than you would think for a 90 proof.
So this says caramel, cinnamon, gingerbread, and maple syrup are the most prominent.
Maple syrup is, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I get the gingerbread kind of. I get what they're saying.
Yeah.
To me, that's maple. That's almost like flavored maple. Like it's so mapley. And there's like a...
I don't get that aggressive, but...
Really?
We'll just put this caveat that I've been sick for 2 weeks.
I've been sick too for the past week, so I could be a little off, but I really enjoy that.
It's delicious.
Yeah, I really like it. Why is it hard to find?
Why Virginia?
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they're just something popping off in Virginia. Yeah, they're pioneers in Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, very solid bourbon. I really like that. To me, this is not something I would want like during the summer months. It feels fall and Christmassy.
It's a good fireplace bourbon.
100%. It's a great way to put that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not something I'm gonna be like, ooh, it's hot. Let's get some Bowman Brothers.
No, whereas the H. Taylor I can drink year round.
Yeah. But I really like that a lot. It's worth the money to me. I definitely like that.
For 40 bucks?
40 bucks, I'd buy that all day. So if you can find this and you like this type of thing, I would highly recommend you getting it. I'm very impressed with this.
And I like that enough that I know we've been wanting to try the sherry cask bourbons. We just don't know a guy. I feel like this could fit really well with the sherry cask.
Oh yeah, I agree, 100%. I want a little bit more. I really like this. There's something else on the palate that I can't identify what it is. Definitely getting the cinnamon now that I heard. I mean, now that I heard it, of course, I'm getting it, but definitely getting cinnamon. And there is like a shortbread kind of nose. Yours is gone.
Yeah.
You get like a bready note to it, like a sweet bread.
I can see that. Let's see what this says. So it's 6 to 7 years is what it's aged. So it's oily and thick mouthfeel, vanilla, toffee, roasted nuts, and toasted oak. Sweeter flavors.
It's very sweet.
A little rough around the edges, but a decent pour. I would say it tasted better the more you drink it.
Yeah, for sure. I would be curious what a cask strength version of this would taste like.
I don't know.
Because that is surprisingly flavorful for a 90 proof whiskey.
Maybe that's what we're smelling, custard. That could be it. Okay.
That makes sense.
That's what this site has a custard.
Yeah,
Candy apple custard.
Candy apple custard. Yeah, I get that. I can see that for sure. Bowman Brothers, good work. I like this a lot. This is going to be something that I keep around and stays in the rotation because this is a spectacular bottle. So if you could, Bowman Brothers, do me a favor and do a cask strength version. I'd be very curious to see what this tastes like cranked up to 11. Because at 90 proof, most 90 proof whiskeys taste like water to me at this point. Think about Maker's Mark.
Yeah, Maker's just tastes very good.
I think that actually might be 80 proof, now that I say that.
Yeah.
Might be 80 proof. But like Buffalo Trace, I think this is more flavorful than original Buffalo Trace. And I love original Buffalo Trace. But there's more complex than what you'd get from a Buffalo Trace. It costs more, but
delicious.
Very good. So good work. Do a cask strength version. Do a 10-year cask strength.
Maybe there's one.
Maybe one day. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, cheers. And you're going to want to subscribe because we got some bangers coming out that we're recording right after this.